Some super light dumbbells, plates. These are only 1 kilo. If you we can use tins. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah. The reason is it's still quite hard with tins or with the plates or dumbbells. Yeah. So let's give it another couple of minutes or a minute or so just to make sure everyone's here. So like I said, just either dumbbells, you know, for instance, even if you've got, let's say, even if you got 2 of these, you know, it's fine, yeah? Or if you've got 1 of them, still fine. So again, just another minute, just to make sure everyone's here. Right, how does this look? I hope everyone's having a great Sunday today. Not that there's much you can do. So, right. I'm missing out my head on Facebook, but I've got the full body in on YouTube. Let me just rotate the camera up a tiny bit. Not too much, obviously. How does this look now? Right, guys, so like I said, what we need is just them dumbbells, plates, or tins. There's something, water bottles. There's something that's relatively heavy, but not too heavy. Right, so what we're going to do now is starting the pilates setup. So I'd like to place your feet under your hips. I want you to stand nice and tall. Imagine a balloon attached to your head pulling you up. So we're going to find that neutral spine. So how I find it is I find the bony parts to the front of your hips. Then from there, find the highest part at the back of your hips. From here, we're going to tilt your hips forward. Think about pushing your bum out. So think of that Kim Kardashian bum. Then from there, you're going to tuck your bum under or rotate your pelvis back. Yeah? So again, just one more time. Rotate your hips forward, push your bum out. Then rotate your hips backwards. So from there, again, you just want to go to both of the movements and find that middle. Once you have found the middle, lightly pull your stomach in, and there's your neutral spine. So again, we're going to start neck mobilization. So from here, we're going to look to your left or your right. You do want to feel that light stretch across your neck. Take a deep breath in, and we're going to look all the way over to that left or right. Take a deep breath out, and look all the way to that left or right again. And again, deep breath in, looking all the way over to the left or the right again. From there, taking a deep breath out again, we're going to look straight ahead. Now from here, let's look all the way up. So relax jaw, open your mouth, take a deep breath in. And deep breath out, looking all the way down, placing your chin onto your chest. And again, deep breath in, looking all the way up, relaxing your jaw, opening your mouth. And deep breath out, looking all the way down. And then from there, we're going to look straight ahead. So lifting that head up, looking straight ahead. So from here now we're going to start with shoulder mobilization. So start with your hands down by your sides. You're going to make small shoulder circles going forwards. Every time you go round, just make them progressively larger and larger. So nice and small. And then just make them bigger and bigger every time you go round. So again, nice and slow. Okay, from there, let's go in the opposite direction. So again, hands down by sides. Make them nice and small. And progressively getting larger and larger. Okay, from there, we're just going to mobilize the chest, back and shoulders. So from here, you're going to bring your hands in front. You're going to bring your hands back as far as you can, feeling that light stretch across your chest. So you want to feel that light stretch across your chest here. Then take a deep breath out, bringing your hands in front. From there, just slightly push it up and back out, and drop your head down. So again, bringing them hands back as far as you can. Deep breath out, and again, bringing your hands in front. And just one more time. Are you ready? Bring them hands back. And then hands in front. From there, then we're going to drop your hands down to your sides, going into your side bend. So again, we're going to reach down to the left arm or right hand side. Reach as far as you can. So notice how far you can reach past. So can you reach past the knee? Is it further? Then slowly come back up. Now reach down to the left hand side or right hand side. Is it any different? Can you notice, can you reach past the knee? Is it any further? Then slowly coming back up. And again, reaching down. It's nice and slow, don't rush. Nice and steady. Now from here, coming back up. Now reaching down. From here, coming back up. Okay, we're going to start with the first movement. So, if you just joined now, again we need the dumbbells, something light, tins of beans, or anything like that. So, we are going to start with what was similar to what we did last week, but this time we're going to use dumbbells, or weights, or tins, yeah? So, again, from here, option one, neutral spine, stomach in. Hands up to shoulder height, palms facing up. From there, we're going to slowly rotate over to the right hand side. Try and keep the hip bones pointing directly forwards. So you want to avoid the hips rotating with you like so. From there, slowly come back to center. So again, hands up and slowly rotate over to the left hand side. And then from here, coming back to the center. So this is option one. Option two, we're going to go hands together again. Fingertips together, hips pointing directly forwards. And you're going to slowly reach over. Again, watch them hips. Try and keep the arms straight and the fingertips together. So try and avoid doing this or this, yeah? So keep the arms straight. So just notice how far you can rotate. So again, deep breath in. And rotate to the opposite side. So again, avoid the hips rotating. And then come back. Option three, so we are going to get a little bit harder today. Option three from here, with the dumbbells. Hands up, palms facing up. And again, you're going to rotate over. Nice and slowly. Rotate over, as far as you can. And then come back. So make sure they're not too heavy, because these will target the shoulders a little bit more. So again, slowly rotating over to the opposite side. Then coming back. So this is the third option. So if this is too hard for you, just go back onto option one or two. Now, the fourth option. Arms in front, keep your hands together, and you're going to slowly rotate over. Again, avoid the arms bending. Keep the hands shoulder height apart, sorry, and coming back. So again, we're just progressing it along from last week. You don't need the dumbbells. And back. So this is option 4. So let's move on to option 5, which would be dropping the weights down, the tins of beans down, whatever you've got. So they're the first few options. What they're going to do is either one, help strengthen around the trunk here, and a little bit of shoulders, or you'll work on the flexibility. Now, if you want to increase the stability around your hips as well, what we can do is bring one knee up this time. So bring one knee up to 90 degrees, like so. So 90-degree bend in your hip, 90-degree bend in your knee, yeah? From there, we're going to go hands up again, palms facing up, hands shoulder width apart, so height apart, sorry, and you're going to slowly rotate over the right knee. So go as far as you can. Try and keep that knee pointing directly forwards. So you want to avoid your knee coming with you like so. Try and avoid this, yeah? And then from there, you're going to come back and drop the foot down. So again, left knee up this time, and we're here. And again, we're going to go, oops, get my balance, and we're going to go over. So over that knee, so left knee this time. Then come back to center, and drop the foot down. So just to progress this along a bit, and use them plates again. There's a harder option, so again, we're here, and we're over, yeah? So there's a progression for that one. In your final progression again, we are going to go knee up, like so, to 90 degrees, arm straight. Oh, all right. So again, with the dumbbells, and you're going to slowly rotate over the knee. So can we keep the shoulders and hand high? So again, over. So this one will really challenge the stability around your hips. And back. See, even I struggling with that one myself. So let's try the opposite leg. How stable are you? So again, hands up, slowly over the knee. And then we're going to come back. So that's your final option. I'll just run through it again, just in case you missed. So option 1, neutral spine, in, hands up. You're going to slowly rotate to that right hand side. From there then we're going to come back to the center and rotate over to the left hand side. Option 2, hands together. And then from here, coming back to the center. So rotating over, then back. Your third and fourth option, this time we're going to use your dumbbells, or again, we've got tins. So again, option 3, we're here, I'm just speeding this up a little now. Option 4, we're here, and we're over. So it doesn't matter what you're using really, as long as there's a little bit of weight there. Now it will be different for everybody, so if you can go heavier, go heavier. If it's too heavy, drop it down to the lower options. Now moving on to the next options, where we're adding that stability in. We're bringing that knee up. Again, our hands are up, and you're rotating over your knee again. So again, if you've got the dumbbells, it's the same. We're here, and you're over, like so. And the final option now, last one now. Again, knee up, your hands here, and we're over. And back. Okay? There's your final one. And just place your feet down, give your legs and arms a bit of a shake. Can be a bit fatiguing on the arms, this one. So from here, let's move on to the second movement now. Again, focus on that neutral spine, okay? Make sure your feet are under your hips. Option 1 from here, what you're going to do, we're going to take most of the weight in that right leg, lifting the left leg off the floor. From there, you're going to bring the left leg directly out to the side. Try and point your toes directly forwards. From there, slowly bring the left foot down. So again, weight in the left, bring your right leg out to the side, point your toes forward. Try and avoid the toes pointing up towards the ceiling. So think about pointing your toes directly towards the walls. Then slowly bring the foot down. So this is option 1. Option 2, again, we're going to bring the leg out to the side, like so, but this time we're going to have a side raising. So, weight in the right leg, left leg going out to the side. While we're bringing the left leg out to the side, we're going into a side raise as well. So point them toes forwards, and then slowly bring the hands and foot down. Now there's a few things you need to avoid on here. You need to avoid excessive leaning like so. Try not to just lean over too much, so try and keep the body as upright as possible. So again, second option, neutral spine, stomach in, weight in the left leg. Bringing the right leg out to the side this time, toes pointing forwards, and we're going to bring the hands up. So again, toes forwards, then slowly bring the hands and foot down. Now if you have got them dumbbells, or the weights, tins of beans, anything that's got a little bit of weight to it, the third option. So from here, neutral spine, stomach in, weight in the right leg this time, weights in the hands, bringing the left leg out to the side, as well as going into that side raise. So again, avoid excessive leaning, like so. Try and keep that body nice and upright. I've lost my balance now, I've done that. And then slowly bring the hands and foot down. So again, weight in the left leg, bring the right leg out to the side, as well as side raise. Oops, just excessively leaning a bit too much there. And then down nice and slowly. So I'm just going to go over again the 3 options. So use carry on, pick yourself an option. So option 1, option 2, or option 3. Just carry on, I'm just going to go over them again. Option 1, neutral spine, stomach in. Bring the left leg out to the side, pointing them toes forward. From there, slowly drop your foot down and change legs. So option 1, left leg, weight in the left leg. Bring the right leg directly out to the side, toes forward, then slowly bring that leg down. Option 2, we're here, and then down nice and slowly. So again, weight in the left leg, right leg up, toes forward, and then down. And your final option for today, we're here, weight in the right leg, left leg out to the side, dumbbells in your hands or weights in your hands, side raise, avoiding excessive leaning, and then down. Final one now, last one, last repetition, right leg out to the side, and side raise. And then slowly down. Okay, just drop them weights down if you've got the weights. Okay, just give your arms and legs a bit of a shake off. From here, we're going down into roll down. So I'll demonstrate from the side so you have a decent angle to see. Stomach in, spine neutral. Place your chin onto your chest, hands onto the front of your legs. From there, we're going to roll that spine down, nice and slowly. So you want to think about opening up each vertebrae, moving down the back. So again, breathe through the movement, breathe how you naturally would. Don't overthink the breathing movement. Try opening up each vertebrae one at a time. So nice and slowly. Move through that middle back, then into the lower back, and then feel that light stretch across the back of your legs. Notice how far you can reach down. Then when you're ready again, you're going to bring yourself back up. Release the tension off the back of your legs. Then move into the spine. Roll that spine up, nice and slowly. Nice and slowly. Roll that spine up. And again, neutral spine. Stomach in, chin onto your chest. Roll that spine down. Nice and steady. How far can you reach down? Can you reach down any further this time? And when you're ready, again, roll yourself back up. Nice and steady. Last one now. So again, what we're going to do in this one here, we're going to roll your spine down at the bottom of the movement. Instead of rolling back up, you're going to just walk your hands out. So from here, I'll do it from this angle so you can see it this time. So again, neutral spine, nice and slowly, roll your spine down. Nice and steady. Don't rush. So at the bottom of the movement, you're going to place your hands onto the floor and you're just going to walk your hands out. From there, placing yourself onto your hands and knees. So we're just going to work on some spine mobility. So from here, what you're going to do is you're going to place your knees shoulder width apart, hands shoulder width apart, like so, and then you're going to push your shoulders over your hands. Rotate your pelvis up, or think about tucking your bum under. Push your upper back up and drop your head down. Now you can just hold this position, but if you want to intensify the stretch a little bit more, you can sit your bum back. Nice and slowly, sit your bum down, bum tucked under, or pelvis rotated up. And then when you're ready, just bring yourself forward again, nice and slowly. Nice and slowly, bring yourself forward. Push your shoulders over your hands. This time, you're going to drop that pelvis down. Push it bum out. Lift your chest. And from here, again, you can just hold this position. If you want to intensify it, just sit yourself back. Sit that bum back as far as you can. Keep that chest lifted. Now on this one, you can slightly move your hands back with you. Keep that chest lifted. And when you're ready, again, you're going to bring your hands forward. Keep that pelvis drop down. Lift that chest. Push your shoulders over your hands. And one more time on both of them. So again, tuck that bum under, rotate pelvis up, push your upper back up and head down. And just sit yourself back. From there, bringing yourself forward. Pushing your shoulders over your hands. And dropping that pelvis down, lifting your chest. Again, you can move your hands back on this one. So again, moving your hands back. Keep your chest lifted. That pelvis drop down. From there, then we're going to walk your hands forward. We're going to lay directly onto your front. So again, make sure you got them dumbbells, them plates, them tins of beans handy. So lay directly onto your front. I'll demonstrate from here so you can see what we're doing. So what we're going to do, laying directly onto your front, we're going to bring your hands up into the V position like so. From there, we're going to bring them elbows into your sides like so. You want to avoid on here pointing the wrist down towards the floor. So can you keep your wrist in line with the shoulders? So again, from there, arms straight. Then slowly bringing your elbows into your sides. Again, try and avoid the wrist pointing down. Keep the wrist in line with your hands. So try not to be doing this with your hands, because then you can just point your wrist up like so. Your hands up like so. So think about leading with the wrist. So I'll do it from here so you can see. Resting your forehead onto the floor, hands up, then bring your elbows into your sides. Again, make sure the wrists are not pointing down and the wrists are in line with your shoulders. From there, straighten your arms out. So this is while you're keeping your forehead onto the floor. Now option 2, what we're going to do, we're going to lift the chest off the floor as well this time. So again, forehead onto the floor, Hands into the B position. You're going to lift the chest and bring them elbows into your sides. Again, avoiding the wrist pointing down. From there, you're going to slowly lower your chest back down as well as straightening your arms out. So again, hands up, extend the chest up, bring the elbows into your sides. From there, slowly lower your chest and straighten your arms out. The third option for today, we're going to use the now, 1 kilo is probably just about enough weight, even for myself, because this one can be quite a challenge. So we're going to do the same as option 2. We're going to lift the chest off the floor and bring the elbows into the sides. Again, avoiding the wrist pointing down. This one here should activate the rear shoulders and the muscles between the shoulder blades. So from here, the final option, again, arms straight, extend the chest, bring your elbows into your sides. Again, try not to point the elbows down to the floor. Keep them in line with your shoulders. From there, you're going to lower your chest and straighten the arms out. Let's do that one more time. Extend the chest, bring the elbows into your sides. Slowly straighten your arms out and drop the chest down. So again, option 1. Forehead on the floor, arms up, bring your elbows into the sides. From there, slowly straighten your arms out. Option 2, lifting the chest off. So again, chest off, bring the elbows into your sides, avoiding the wrist pointing down. From there, arms out. And the final option for today, use them dumbbells, arms up, bringing your elbows into your sides. Okay, and relax. Let's just finish off with one more movement. Let's focus on the core muscles. So again, you do need them dumbbells just in case. They are just an option, so don't worry you've not got any. So from here, you're going to have your feet bent. So you want your feet bent about 30 centimeters away from your bum. We're going to find that neutral spine. So from here, I want you to rotate your pelvis up, or think about creating an arch in your lower back. From there, you're going to rotate your pelvis down, or think about flattening out your lower back. So again, rotate the pelvis up, creating an arch in your lower back. Then rotate your pelvis down, flattening out that lower back. Option 1 from here, you're going to find that neutral spine, find the middle between them two, and pull your stomach in. From there, keep that stomach pulled in. Hands are going directly behind your head. So from here, your hands are just there to support the head. As we extend the upper back off the floor, try not to bring your chin in towards your chest. So keep that chin pointing directly up. From here, just bring it as high as you can. From there, without coming out of neutral, we're going to hold for 3, 2, 1, then slowly lower. So this is option 1. So again, neutral spine, stomach in, hands behind your head, chin up. We're going to bring ourselves up for 1, 2, 3, then lower. Option 2 from here, it's going to be the same movement as option 1, so we're going to extend our chest off. This time we're going to bring the knees up into the tabletop position. So palm on your knees like so. Make sure your arms are straight like so, and the palms are just slightly touching the knees. Again, from here, we're going to neutral spine, stomach in. We're going to extend up. And we're going to hold for 3, 2, 1. Then slowly lower. From there, we're going to keep the feet up, so don't drop your feet down. And the final option from here, using the dumbbells, the plates or the beams, it's up to you. Again, knees up into that tabletop position. This time, arms straight, point your hands directly up. And again, we're going to extend up. We're going to hold for 3, 2, 1, then slowly lower. So again, neutral spine, stomach in, nice and slowly. Come up for 3, 2, 1, then slowly lower. So I'll just go over them for the final one now. So again, pick yourself an option. Neutral spine, stomach in, hands behind your head. Option 1, bringing ourselves up for 3, 2, 1, then slowly lower. Option 2, we're here. Knees up, tabletop position. 1, 2, 3, slowly lower. And the final one now, last repetition. Dumbbells in the hands, arms straight. 1, 2, 3, then lower, placing your feet down. So from here, what we're going to do is your legs out, like so. We're going to bring your hands directly above your head, like so. Push your bum into the floor and that lower back. This is your full body stretch. Just relax. From here, we're going to roll yourself directly onto your front. Place your hands under your shoulders, forearms on the floor, and push up. Try and keep the hips down. So again, extend that chest up. Try and feel that stretch in the abdominals. From there, pushing yourself up into the 4-point position. From here now, we're going to sit your bum back onto your heels, going into your child's pose, straightening your arms out, resting the forehead on the floor, bringing the hands behind the body. Nice and steady. You can either have your arms up like so, or you've got shoulder issues, bring your hands behind your body. There's no right or wrong really here. From there, we're going to push yourself back up into that 4-point position. Just going to walk ourselves forward a little bit. Okay, from here, we're going to bring ourselves up. So what you're going to do, straighten that left leg out, then straighten your right leg out, placing yourself into that plank position. From here, we're going to bring your right foot to your right hand. Left foot to left hand, keeping your hands on the floor. You're going to stand yourself up. From here now, we're just going to mobilise chest back